Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, practicing to take the GRE General Test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase it immediately. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 242, quantitative comparison question, number 10. Number 10. Let's take a look at it. It says a student has test score of 85, X and Y respectively, and an average of 95 on the three tests. Alright, so the average is 95. And they want you to compare the average of X and Y, column A, column B, average of X and Y versus 100. Well, let's take a look at it. Well, the very first thing I'm going to do, the very first thing that I have uncontrollable urge to do is that the average is 95. That tells me, since let's make this 95 here for the time being. Just listen to what I have to say. If this is 95 and this is 95, then this would have to be 95 in order for the average of all three of them to be 95. But I'm already told that this is 85, which means that the extra 10 that we need has to come from these two guys. It doesn't matter how I split the 10, whether I give this guy 10 units, or whether I give him 10 units, or whether I split 1 and 9 or 2 and 8, it makes no difference. Among these two here, the sum of X and Y has to be 95 plus 95 plus 10. That's all. That's what you have to understand. The sum of X and Y has to be 95 plus 95 plus 10, because this guy is 10 short. Had this guy been 95, then this guy, and if I make this one 95 and this one 95 and this one was also 95, we would have been all right. We would have been living in a very egalitarian society. I don't know why I have the tendency to digress like that. If you do not know what digress means, look it up also. It just means to go off a topic. Look up the word egalitarian and learn it. Egalitarian means situations where everybody is equal. So had we had egalitarian situations where on every single exam this student scored 95, then of course the average would have been 95. But we're told that he or she, whatever, it doesn't matter, scored 85 on the first exam, which tells me that the score on the other two had to be 95 plus a 10 more to make up for the deficiency that we had in the first exam. So the sum of these two exams is 95 plus 10, which tells me that it is 200. Oh, there you go. Therefore, if the sum is 200, then the average of X and Y is also 100, because it's just 200 divided by 2. This is 100, so the answer is C. That's it. We're done. Simple as that. I hope you found this helpful. Don't do it in a very annoying, nerdy, geeky way of going around writing down. I've seen this, many people do this thing where they put down 85 plus X plus Y divided by 3 equals 95 times 3, and then they solve for X plus Y, and then, oh my God, what a miserable way of doing it. Just keep it simple. You got to find a straightforward way. Don't do it in a geeky, nerdy way. There are two ways of taking the exam. One is what I call the traditional way, the orthodox way, the geeky way, the nerdy way, the proper way, the classical way, the way that makes your math teacher proud. And the other one is what I call the quick and dirty way. This is a quick and dirty way. Because I'm not interested in making my math teacher proud for one reason. For one thing, my math teacher will not even get the opportunity of looking at my work to admire it. Nobody's going to see your work. You just have to click the right bubble, that's all. So make it simple, save some time, okay? So again, one more time, let me recapitulate. Oh boy. For those of you who do not know the word recapitulate, again, look it up and learn it. It does not hurt to expand one's vocabulary. Conventionally, people just use the abbreviation recap. A lot of the time they do not even realize that when they say recap, they are in fact abbreviating a real word, recapitulate, which means to, of course, to summarize, to overview, to go over something. Not to be confused with capitulate. Capitulate is a different word altogether, which means to surrender, to yield, to give in. Anyway, enough of the digression. Let me quickly recapitulate. Let me first look at the clock, time in the camera. Okay. I'm always paranoid that I'm going to go over 10 minutes. Anyway, let me give you a recapitulation of what we did here. So we had three exams. On the first exam we scored 85, on the second exam we scored X, on the third exam we scored Y. And we are told that the average on the three exams, this is the average on the three exams. Oh, the word average is already there. The average on the three exams is 95. So what I said to myself is that had this been 95, and had this been 95, then the first exam would have to be 95. But it's not 95, it's 85, which means we are 10 shorts. So 95 plus 10 must be the average of X plus Y. That's all. And which works out to be 200, and therefore the average of X and Y is simply 200 divided by 2, which is 100. That's all. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, or through the webcam and skip and all that, or if you wish to simply purchase the solution manuals to any of the questions in this book, please go to my website at www.for4gre.com and send me an email. Alright? Thank you.